until you ask a question, and use the raise hand feature on Zoom, Jonas Pope, if you have a question. Um, Questions, please. All right, Corey Smith, go ahead.
Devin, for you, first of all, congratulations on a huge night. Just your thoughts on just your career night tonight, and what all went into you being able to have the type of night you had.
I'm more focused on the way we play as a team. We have a lot of fun tonight. We haven't played against another group of guys in a very long time. I think our freshmen played well. They brought like a lot of energy. Once we got in our rhythm on defense and on offense, got the I guess first game jitters or legs out the way. I feel like we really got in a good rhythm or a nice rhythm. But I had like a lot of fun. It was fun out there. It's truly a blessing. We didn't even know if we were gonna have the season this year. So this is truly a blessing, and I'm grateful for it.
It kind of felt like the shooting was off at the beginning for NC State. Did you feel like you kind of had to go into takeover mode a little bit there and then be able to ease back in the second half?
No, I just played a game. I just have fun with it. I took the shots that were available. My teammates got me some nice open shots in the first half, and I was just in a flow. And we got our rhythm as a whole group later on. So,
thanks, Devin.
Mark Armstrong.
Devin, you guys forced 32 turnovers. How much of that was really effective pressure defense, and were they a little rattled after a while, do you think?
It was great. With this being our first game, we aren't, running our plays as smooth or, in our defensive help side as smooth as we are going to be. But, us playing hard with a lot of hustle and a lot of energy kind of made up for that. So those 32 turnovers really reflect that.
Justin.
Hey, Devin, congrats on the win and congrats on the career night. Clearly you were feeling it from three-point land tonight. Is that something that you've been specifically working on over the offseason? And is that something that we can expect more of from you to come?
I know the work I put in. I'm very confident with it. Really I'm just out there playing. I don't think much. I just read and react, and if the shot's there, it's going up with no hesitation.
Ben.
Devin, you guys have played in games here at Reynolds where the crowd is like, it's rocking, like it's jam-packed. So what did it feel like playing tonight with no fans, first game of the year?
The fans bring so much support, especially in this gym. Just like the history that this gym has, you kind of feel it. You feel the energy in the air. But without them, we had to bring our own energy, and it wasn't hard. We all love playing basketball. Basketball is fun to all of us, and it's really a simple game once you get down to it. So, bringing our own energy wasn't hard. We all love playing this game, and it was our first game playing against somebody else, and what felt like years, but it was probably only like 200 days, but still, so it was really fun.
Jonas.
Devin, now that you guys have a game under your belt, can you kind of talk to the kind of depth you guys have this year and how that can be, play in your favor down the road, having so many guys you can rotate in and out?
Yes. Like I've said before, this year, with me being here, this is the first year we have a deep freshman class, and it brings like a whole different perspective for us. Usually we have, grad transfers, and they kind of know their role. They've been around the game. With these freshmen, they're hungry. They're hungry to play. They're hungry to, help this team win, find their role. And, that just helps us compete, every single day in practice. And then games, you can really tell that we're all very hungry, and we're all ready to compete. So.
All right, Devin, thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next. Does anyone have questions? All right, Corey Smith.
Braxton, for you getting the start tonight at point guard, obviously that's a position you've played before, but how much more have you had to get familiar with that position again this offseason, and how much did it pay off to be able to start tonight?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been, say the designated point guard. So it's definitely taken a little bit to get back into, but I have a background with it. And over my year, even though, Kale was the point guard, I still got to play it, with him, um, alongside him. So wasn't too much to really get back used to. But it's fun. It's fun to be able to run the point and push the floor with the guys we got on this team. It makes it, so much fun.
And it seemed like you were pretty passive there at the beginning, but then once you knocked down the first shot, you were feeling it after that. How much confidence did that give you to keep knocking down your shot after that point?
It felt good. Like I said, we ain't got to play against another team. We was about to drive ourselves crazy playing against each other every day for the last 3 months. So, it felt good seeing that first shot go in. But at first, just letting it come to me. Just being patient, just letting everybody get the feel for it. Like I said, it's been a while since we played against somebody else. And not only that, we're in an empty gym. People ain't done that in years, so it's different. So it was good just to be patient. It took us a little bit, to get going, but once we got it, we figured it out.
Thanks, Braxton.
Yes, sir.
Andrew.
Braxton, every freshman who was dressed out tonight got to play, and all of them scored. Thinking back to your first game getting to play as a freshman and score your first point, how much fun was it tonight to kind of get to watch them experience that and see and feel their excitement?
It was great. I actually had a conversation with Darion earlier today. We was talking about my first game. Not telling you, my first bucket came off a layup off the press, and then later that game, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I missed the three really badly. We got the rebound, I got it, and shot it again in the same position. I'm pretty sure I airballed it. So I was trying to tell him, it's gonna, you're gonna have your jitters, you're gonna be nervous. You may not be nervous, but you're gonna be anxious. To see this talented group come in and play the way they did, and it was all you see how excited we was getting for them. It felt great to see them out here with us.
All right, Justin Williams.
Hey, Braxton, congrats on the win. You looked really comfortable out there tonight, and obviously at the end of last season, you had a hurt back. How good did it feel to get out there after 8 months of getting healthy and repairing that back to just go out there and do your thing?
It feels great. That was my main focus during this off season, just getting healthy so I could give this team everything I got. And I felt like I didn't get to do that last season, so that was my main focus, just to get as healthy as possible. And I and I feel good now. I feel comfortable. I feel healthy.
And you took a hard fall there in the second half on that one play. You back feeling all right, man?
Yeah, it's a little sore, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through it.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right, Braxton, thank you very much.
I appreciate you all.
Great. Corey Smith, what do you have?
Cam, congratulations on your first game. You had a really well-rounded game, put up some good points, also tied for the lead with 4 assists and 4 steals. How much did you want to be able to contribute in multiple different ways for this team tonight?
I just want to come in and play really hard. I know a lot of the veterans, they established that off the tip, like coming in, playing hard when I get in. So when I got in, I just felt like I had to play hard on both ends. It started on defense. And as you see, I kind of got it started off with defense end. So, yeah.
Braxton just talked about how difficult that first game is, and sometimes you have those jitters. How much did you have those before you came into this game?
Yeah, I was real anxious. My coach keeps calling my name, but once I got out there and I got that, I was on defense and I got that still, like, sign of relief came when I got that first bucket. So after that, I was calm, but it was definitely like I was real anxious before I got in, just watching on the bench. So, yeah.
Thanks, Cam.
Rod Baxley.
Hey, Cam, when's the last time you played in front of a crowd like that, man?
See, it felt like one of those like old AAU games when you were young and like not a lot of people were there. So that's what me and Braxton was talking about before the game. It felt like he was back in the AAU. So it's been a long time since I played with no fans like that, but it was still cool being at my first college game.
Yeah, how would you describe the whole game day experience just from start to finish, considering all of the differences that went into this game day?
It was real different compared to high school, you know, having like practice for the game and coming in watching a lot of film on the team, and just like the preparation was real different from high school to college. So that was really a big adjustment for me, the preparation part. But other than that, it's just coming in and hooping like every day.
Thanks, Cam.
Appreciate it.
Alex Sawyer.
Cam, your first career basket came, after a steal around midcourt, and then you take it and dunk it in transition. To get your first point in that fashion where you kind of did it on both ends, I mean, how cool was that for you?
It was real cool. I mean, Coach Key said I almost got a take because I hung on the rim. So next time I won't hang on the rim. But it was cool, being at my first collegiate basket was a dunk. It was awesome.
All right, Cam, thank you very much. Good job.
Thank you.